boys and girls. So today for writing, one of the things I'm going to do this week is I'm going to do kind of like a how-to or something, talk about different things that I've gotten to do. And when I was a little kid, one of our favorite things to do was go down to the creek and we would catch what we call crawdads. Sometimes they have a different name, but crawdads. And we would catch frogs. Now, we always let them go because my mom would have had a fit if we'd brought those things home with us. But we had a lot of fun. So we've been going the last few nights. Mackenzie and some of her sisters have been going down here to the creek to see what we can catch. Most nights they catch fish, but this time we may have some problems. Here we go. Okay, so Kenzie and I are going to start off today trying to teach you guys how to frog hunt. I'm not very good at it, but Kenzie and her big sister Jackie really are. So right now, what is our biggest problem going to be, Mackenzie?
People or daytime, because the frogs here usually come out at night.
Okay.
Darker times.
Okay, so usually frogs come out when it's closer to dusk. And dusk is when it starts to become dark. And right now there's still people out here.
Well, I'm pretty sure they could be out mostly right now since it is a bit moisty from raining.
Okay, let's see what we can catch. All right, so it's not quite 7, so it's not really dark enough to really do this, but we had to come early because if we don't come early, you are not going to be able to see it. So we're going to see what we can do, but the best time to frog hunt is really at dusk. That's when those frogs start coming out. Now, we do a catch and release program. We do not take our frogs home for many reasons, but one of them is that Yasmin's really scared of them. But also they need to stay in their natural habitat. And I'm being too loud. I've been shushed. So you can see, Kenzie, why did you dip the water into your little container?
They are water frogs, so they will need water, unless they'll dry up and die.
Yeah, they dry up and die if they don't stay wet, if their skin doesn't stay wet enough. While she's looking there, I'm going to flip you guys to this other spot. Okay, so we see something moving around over there. I'm not sure. They're out there. See the water popping up? Oh, they're fish. Do you see those fish coming up? They were fighting. Oh, there goes another one. There it goes. Oh, there's some over here too. It's still just a little bit light out, I think, for us to catch any frogs today. I don't know why the fish are suddenly jumping. They weren't doing that a minute ago.
Kind of weird bug.
Hey guys, so if I've timed this right, you have just watched a video of me and Mackenzie trying to look for some frogs when we went frog hunting last night. Unfortunately, we got there too early and we didn't want to stay till it's kind of getting a little like it was getting ready to rain anyway. So, but we didn't get to do what we wanted to do, but we saw something amazing instead, and that's a good thing. Sometimes we plan things to go one way, but they go a different way, and that's okay. We don't have to get upset or get worried or freak out. We're just like, oh, well, that didn't work out. What can we find out that's good about this? All right, so Kenzie and I found a great thing. We got to see all those fish flying up out of the water, and that was the coolest thing. Okay, so today, that's what I'm going to write about. You can still write fiction, make believe, or you can still write whatever you want to write. But for me, I'm going to write about those fish. Okay. So the first thing I have to do is what? Think. Yeah. I have to think what it is I'm going to write about and make that decision first. Okay. So I already know when I thought the first time that I was going to write about last night, but I have to think about what each sentence is going to say. So I think I'm going to start off by saying, I went frog hunting last night. I went frog hunting last night. How many words? I went frog hunting last night. Yep, here we go. So do I start right here? No? Down here. Here. Here at the top. There we go. I went went fr. That's a blend. G. Frog hunting. I'm gonna start it back over here. Ing. Does anybody remember those letters for ing? ING, that's right, ING. I went frog hunting last. Another blend. Night. Now this is where it gets weird because you're gonna want to write like maybe IT or ITE, and that is not right. There is a word pattern. This is a quick word study. IGHT, and there's words that end with that, and it just says it. So light, night, bright, fight, all end in IGHT. So I'm going to put IGHT. Last night, and then I'm going to put a period. You notice I have good spacing between each word. I started a new line instead of putting HUN and then the rest of the word here. I started a new line for my new word, and I put a period and a capital letter. I went frog hunting last night. I didn't see any frogs. I didn't did not. Okay, but I don't really want to see did not. I want to say didn't. Okay, so I know that I'm going to have to take out the O and add an apostrophe and really then move these together. So did, apostrophe T. Didn't see. Oh, we had that in our shared reading a lot. E. I think that just still doesn't look right. I think I need to add another one. I didn't see any frogs. That blend. It was too light. It was what? I hear one or two of you told me this isn't right. Why is this not right? Backwards, yeah. It's easy to flip saw and was, but was does have to start with that W. It was too. And when we say too, like a lot, like very, like too many, it's TOO. When it was too, like I'm going to give something to you, it's only one O. But when it too means very, a lot, it's TOO with two O's. Okay, you ready? It was too light. Same up here with night. But it's also IGHT. It was too light. So let's see how many sentences I have. I went frog hunting last night. One sentence. I didn't see any frogs. Two sentences. It was too light. Three sentences. How many sentences am I supposed to have? Yeah, 3 to 4. I'd like to go ahead and close mine up. I need one more sentence. I'm going to say, we saw fish flying instead. We saw fish flying instead. Now, were they really flying? No, but they were jumping out of the water and it looked really cool. We saw fish flying instead. We, that doesn't really look right. I think it's just one E. We saw, oh, look, we get to flip it this time. Saw fish. That blend. We saw fish flying. I, and ing is ING. I don't think that's right either. What else can make the I sound? That long I sound. If you said Y, you're right. Fish flying, that looks much better. flying instead. In. I know how to write in. Stead. St. D. Instead. I almost want to say it was cool. I think I should. It was cool. 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 Now I want an exclamation point for that one. All right, it is your turn to write. You may write whatever you want to write about today. One day this week, we are going to have a writing where you have to write what I tell you to write, but that is just not going to be for a couple more days, okay? So let's get to writing. Write your best story, all right? You got it in you. You're authors. See ya.